Hi, my name is Corey Wilkins and I'm here today at Johnson RV, home of the premium pre-owned superstore. Sandy, Oregon, beautiful day out. Today I get to talk to you about this 2018 Momentum. It's a $399. This thing is a beast, one of the best, if not, let's just call it the best build in the industry when it comes to toy haulers, and you're going to see why in a minute. I've had the fortunate pleasure of being able to go to the plant, so I can talk to you about that and the build and kind of how to do the construction a little bit later in a phone call or whatever. But we're going to start in the front and then we'll make our way to the inside. If you're looking at a beast like this, it's because you've got a lot of big items, right? And you want to take them, not to mention you want to have a great time. This has both balconies. It's got a fuel station, 2 of them as a matter of fact. It's got a huge 5500 Onan Cummins generator, evap in front, of course, so we can boondock, we can take this to Glamis, we can go wherever we want to, be off grid. Starting with the coach in itself, solid fiberglass, of course, all the way wrapped around. We got a nice front cap that can't be penetrated by anything. This is built like a home, 16 on center. We're going to talk about the way they build the interior and the we'll call it the racetrack, which everybody is known about, you know, what they're known for, whereas that's going to be all the ducted versus the stuff that's not quite so ducted in the rest of the industry. We've got 2 propane tanks, one on this side and one on the other side, starting on this on the entry side. This has a 6-point auto leveling system, so you're going to see a pedestal here. One is in the middle, the other one is in the back. We don't have them down because we just moved this up and out of the way so we could do this video. We have a 50 amp service. You can see right here. Tons of storage in this compartment. And then of course we can wipe our hands off right here. We got a little towel rack. You're gonna notice a lot of nuances that way. Up here in the front, we've got water and then 12 volt. We've got the new steps. These are the solid steps. They're very lightweight, all aluminum. Unhook them, push them up over beyond inside this door right here, so we're not traveling on the outside, getting rusty and things of that nature. This has, well, I'll just tell you, it's a 4-season coach, right? It has the WeatherTech package, so of course it's going to be able to, and we'll go over those options on the inside, but if we even take this Jackson Hole or Montana or something like that, if we have snowmobiles, we can do that. Obviously, we're going to run into one of the amenities that it has. The gentleman that ordered this bought it with all the options for this year. So we have the balcony. Of course, we have the gate. We'll see why this has an opening on here, because he actually bought the steps, the Morite steps to go along with this, so we can access the balcony from the front here. So we can get a couple people up there. We've got 2 big, huge awnings. They're both power, and they come out on front and back of the coach here. We'll get to the balcony side, but we have a little tiny goodie right there, and then we've got some speakers. This is going to give us entry to the garage. And then on the backhand side, we've got the balcony right here. Now, once again, he did order it with all the options, so you're going to notice that we have the whole entire lippert skirt. This is on wheels, so we can take and open this up, and then we have another set of steps that go right here as well, right? We have those in the inside, and you can see those. We've got the awning that comes off the back. It's wired for a backup wireless camera if you want to stick that on there. That's beautiful. And then he also ordered those, instead of those just being a screen that comes down, he actually ordered the ones, and they have a plastic on, a heavy-duty plastic on the outside. So if we are in unsavory weather, we can still go out in the garage, play some poker, you know, have a couple cocktails or do whatever we're going to do, and we're going to still stay nice and warm, right? Down on the left-hand side, we have full access ladder. We have awning-style windows, so seamless windows. Super sexy looking, like they always are, right? So we don't have gaskets anymore. They're nice and tinted. Of course, that fuel station that I'm talking about is going to be right here. And then right when you flip that over, we can turn it on and off, okay? That's going to be our gauge. Down there, we've got our black. Now, over here, we are a triple axle. These are alloy wheels. This does have 7,000-pound axle, so it's got the upgraded axle, so a little bit more heavy duty. So we just need a 1-ton single and or dually to pull this bad boy with all the toys, and you're golden. Panoramic windows along this slide here. Of course, this coach has a lot of slides, but panoramic windows right here. They're all nice and tinted. Of course, we're going to see those when we go on the inside. This is going to be for our shore power. That's going to be our exhaust for our gen. And then right here, centrally located, and this is going to be right here at our level, right? So we don't have to bend down. That's the beauty of this coach. So our auto leveling jacks are going to be here, our gray and our black right here. This is going to be our water filtration system. And then of course up here, what you've got is if we want to winterize it, we can. Easy instructions there. We can hook up to the satellite dish, or you know what the heck, let's just buy one and throw it up on top. 12 volt right here. And then of course we have another couple hookups for the garage as well for other TVs. So if we want to hook up cable at a park or something like that, if we're not boondocking, we can. And then obviously our city water connection and all that stuff's going to be there. Slam latch is on all our majors. And then of course this is the other propane tank that we were talking about. Up in the front, along with the generator, you're also going to run into a little bit of storage on that front left-hand side, which is typical. And then, of course, this is loaded with Lippert product, right? We're Lippert product. We're on a Z frame. This is the biggest frame. And quite honestly, like I said, call me and I'll talk to you a little about it more in depth. But this is one of the only Z frames that they extend out all the way around and then reinforce it to the edge of the box. And then, of course, we've got a upgraded pin box. This isn't just your standard pin box. So this particular pin box, once again by Lippert, will take a lot of that chucking out of your travels, and so you don't have to go out and buy an upgraded pin box. They already do it ready out of the gate. So let's go take a look at the inside. Follow me. All right, here we are on the inside. We're going to start in the front and make our way to the rear. I pulled this bed open already so we can see there's tons of storage underneath. And then obviously we have an extra table. That's a table that can be moved all the way around. We can take it outside. Most importantly, it's really for the garage area or one of the extra balconies. You'll notice there's a few places to eat in here. We've got a full walk around queen residential mattress, huge vanity, storage, all LED lights. Right? Storage down below here on this side too on the nightstand. Nice big armoires. Tons of space. Tons of drawers down below. This is in the nose, of course. And then going from there, we go into a Jack and Jill bathroom. I wanted to come in this way to show you. We've got Power Max air vents, right? Everything in here is touch. Porcelain toilet. That's a nice little touch. Big shower. Nice big medicine cabinet. And once again, tons of space. We can even sit in that shower there if we want to, and it's all residential. Of course, it has a skylight, so if we're 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", we can still make that happen. This is a beautiful little touch. It's all no different than being at home, right? Coming into the main living area, you're going to notice we have a ton of ambient light. This is a huge space. We've got a nice table here with 4 chairs. Wraparound windows. They're nice, tall, big, tinted. Of course, over here we have lighted massage and heat chairs right here. So if we're comfortable or want to get comfortable or a long day of riding, we can do that. This has central vac, okay? We've got a nice big island. Obviously tons of storage with a big, huge bunk above. That's also could be used for storage too if we're not going to stick any kiddos up there. We have a nice solid countertop. We have all of the latest and the greatest, all the new Furrion appliances, right? So we've got the microwave, we've got the oven, the 3-burner, storage up above, big, huge refrigerator, right? Big, huge refrigerator freezer. It's the largest Norcold around, right? Big sink. Double sink, all stainless, of course, once again, all residential, okay? One thing that you're gonna notice, other than the central vac, is more storage area in the front. Our entertainment center, we now have a nice big flat screen. This is our one control system. This can work on your smartphone, okay? We can tell almost everything in the coach to do this. This also has the manuals in there and even some troubleshooting videos. So if we get in a sticky situation and we don't quite remember what to do or fuse or something along those lines, we can just dig into here or, quite frankly, use your smartphone too, right? We can set. This is gonna be for our surround sound above there. Obviously, we have a little tiny controller up there for our music. We've got an electric fireplace that is very efficient. It will heat this whole room nicely and nice and quiet. Pantry. There's our central vac system, and we have a set of fuse panels there. We can hang a couple things in here, some keys to our quads or anything else like that, and we have tons of storage there and right up above. One thing that I want you to notice, when we talked about, I mentioned the word racetrack, and I mentioned the word ducted, okay? When we look up top here, we've got all high-end speakers. They're no slouch when it comes to putting in speakers. These are all high-end speakers. And then on top of that, everything is fully ducted like our house. Go into a lot of manufacturers and you look at the floor, what do you see? Oh my gosh, it's got those registers down there. They've been stepped on, they've been pushed down in. Our kids' popcorn is in there, marbles, whatever else, whatever the case may be. This is what they're known for, is a fully ducted system, right? And it all goes through the top. It is incredible, and it is whisper quiet, okay? So, in adjacent to, we have our first patio or balcony. We can open this up and step down the steps, and we'll run into those steps in a little bit. We can put a card table out here, or just a table in general. Maybe a couple chairs, lay out, get a tan. We have an entertainment center right here. One of the awnings comes up and over this. So even if we run into a little bit of unsavory weather, what's gonna happen? We can still sit out here, enjoying a football game or whatever it is, our favorite movie, or, you know, the kids love to be out here. That's really common. But anymore these days, it's probably the kids fighting the parents for the coolest spots to be, right? Follow me in here and we're gonna go see the garage. It's hot today, so we'll make it quick. This is the garage in itself. It's in fantastic shape. It's plumb for a washer and a dryer, clearly. All of our bed mechanisms and stuff are gonna be here. Being that it is a $3.99, we've got the extra loo. So we've got the half bath, so if the boys come home and they're dirty, and the girls for that matter, they come home and they're riding or whatever, they need to use the restroom and they need to change their clothes, we can dirty up this one and keep the other one nice and clean. I wasn't kidding when the gentleman before, when I said he bought everything. We've got chairs in here. We've got another table. This makes into a bed, and then of course we've got the big huge queen bed, power bed right up above. And then those are the two sets of steps that we're gonna hook up towards the back patio and that side patio, so we can gain access from every nook and cranny of this place. So once you get this thing set up, get the awnings out, get your stuff out, go, you know, get some lights to put outside, hook it up to your generator. This is just one big huge party, right? And it is fantastic, and it's very impressive to look at. Obviously on the back half of this right here, I'm not gonna jump over this table, but we can open this area up. We have a little bit of traffic right here. It does kill a lot of the sound too. So if we're down in Florence and we're listening to the buzzing of quads and things like that, it's gonna minimize that, but it's gonna keep us nice and warm in here. And of course it's ducted as well back here, so nice and cool. So the same ambient temperature that runs in the front is gonna run in here, and that's gonna be due to the fact of the build, the quality of the build being #1 in the toy hauler industry, and that's where we're at. My name's Corey Wilkins. Give me a call, 503-668-5400. I'd love to talk to you about it a little bit more. Let's put this thing behind your truck and let's get camping. Come on.